Good morning. I fell into the dolphin rabbit hole with my camera. I don't like videos anymore. I'm like, is that clear? I don't know. Let's see what my hair looks like. I blew it out yesterday and I trimmed it a little bit, but you know, it'll never lay right after sleeping and all that, blowing it out and curling it and all that stuff. Anyway, look, dolphins and killer whales, you know, well, they're not killer whales, Karen, they're orcas. Well, they can, well, we're killer humans. I mean, everything's a killer, I guess, you know, at the end of the day. But, what's the matter with people? Who I mean, I cannot understand, like, aquariums, like these giant ones, SeaWorld, where they take these enormous animals that have hundreds, if not thousands of miles of space where they live and decide to put them in a bathtub and be like, oh, we're training them to do this, that, and the other, and then they frickin' grab the trainer by the leg and rip it apart underwater, and everybody's like, they had a loving and trusting relationship, did they? Because they've had to keep them hungry to perform for the fucking masses, for the shows. Then they try to get, I watch videos of like, oh, the 10 terrifying attacks by orcas in captivity, whatever, and I'm just like, do you people not have a lick of sense? You don't, I mean, you do realize that you literally have imprisoned this animal is in a full-time prison its whole life. No family. They've got strong family bonds out in the ocean, all this. What exactly are you? It's not like they find orphaned animals and they can't seem to make it in the wild. So we're just going to help them. And in the meantime, we're going to enjoy some shows by them or whatever. They hunt these things. They go out and get them, and they bring them back, and they try to... Then they act like, oh, they had a loving and trusting relationship. Are you fucking serious? Then why did they grab that bitch under and drag her underwater and rip her to shreds? They scalped her. But near ripped her frickin' arm all night. We're supposed to be like, you know, feeling vibrational emotions and things from, you know, other... We're like, oh, she felt this animal loved her? How delusional are we? It's like Stockholm Syndrome if they did. I mean, if they did love you, they'd be like, can't we just allow wildlife to be wild? I mean, I realize that there's injured ones or orphaned ones, and we hate to see them die in the wild. I get it. Okay. I know, you can't solve it all, and it brings people great joy to have wild animals in their life that turn domesticated for them because they found them injured or whatever. That's is what it is. It's okay. But, I mean, we're talking about going out and hunting a giant whale to steal it away from their family and put it in a frickin' cell. And then make it dance around and learn all these tricks for people to get money. Ew! We're just Johns in the pimp game of these animals that are prostitutes, essentially, and we're the fucking Johns. It's disgusting. We're taking part. When we go to see these shows, we're taking part. We've paid. It's our fault. It's our fucking fault. What's wrong with us? You know what I mean? Anyway, it amazes me after the first incident where this orca grabbed this chick by the leg and drug her around, and she got over 200 stitches, but the orca let her go. Oh my God. After a trainer put a stick down the frickin' thing's throat and pushed its tongue down, and it was able to let go. I was like, why was this animal not instantly released into the wild where it was found? You pick that bitch up, you make arrangements for this motherfucker within 48 hours to be transported the fuck out of there and sent home. Or, why on earth did you not kill that thing when it had her in its mouth? Why is there not a weapon right there at the edge of the pool that can kill or stun or whatever, or, you know, these things were this to happen? Seems like there's a lack of safety protocols. I mean, where's OSHA? I mean, I'm saying, where's the government with their safety standards? Come on, man. There should be like an enormous gun at the SeaWorld, where you could bam the thing right in the head if it grabs somebody. Because what are you doing? I mean, if we want to pretend that we don't realize that we've jailed and you know, we're pimping these animals at it. If we didn't realize that, we're so dumb. I mean, you got to figure, okay, we need to protect ourselves from the possibility that this thing might lose its mind and grab somebody. Like they do. Anyway, it angers me that they kept that whale. It's like, oh, well, they never survived in the wild. Are you sure? I think, come to find out, aren't they more intelligent than we are? And you think they can't make it in the wild? They can make it. And if they didn't, so what? They don't want to live in your fucking pool. They would rather go back out in the ocean and die for lack of skills, which I don't think would happen, rather than frickin' live in your little tiny tank because, oh, it's going to die if we let it loose. It's killing people. It's so fucking psychotic at this point. What is wrong with everyone? I don't get it. And these are the things that I used to talk about as a child. And it was like, shut up, Karen. You think you're so smart. You don't know anything. Okay. Well, I know that much.